The Anti-Federalists do win a concession, the Bill of Rights, which Madison and Hamilton and Wilson, etc., had resisted strongly, saying there's no need for it. You can trust this. You can trust the central government. It's not going to exceed its powers.
First of all, the idea of the Bill of Rights that the Anti-Federalists wanted was structural. They wanted real changes, limiting the taxing power, limiting the presidency. And what Madison does is take 200 amendments that the various states had proposed and sort through them and come up with, he comes up about 12.
There are now but 12 amendments to our Constitution which require your approval for recommendation to the states. Expressed originally in many more, they represent the honoring of pledges made not to disgruntled factions advocating revision of our fundamental law, but to patriotic Americans who made that law effective and desire now its strengthening.
So Madison kind of outwits the Anti-Federalists, and that's why they call the Bill of Rights that's proposed a tub for the whale. Because, sailors, when they're out and a whale's coming at them, they throw a tub overboard thinking the whale would be diverted, a diversion.
Many of the Anti-Federalists were completely disappointed with the Bill of Rights because they wanted much more fundamental changes in the Constitution. They wanted to make it harder for Congress to adopt navigation acts, that is, laws favoring American manufacturers over imports from overseas. They wanted to shift some of the taxing power back from the federal government to the states. Very few wanted to allow the states to print paper money, which the Constitution prohibits them from doing. And that really would have wiped out the Constitution in the eyes of its authors, because that's one of the main things the Constitution does, is prohibit the states from printing paper money.
Here's Patrick Henry, Anti-Federalist, on the idea of ratifying the Constitution with the hope or promise that a Bill of Rights would later be attached. Quote, "Only a crazy man would buy a defective machine in hope of repairing it afterward."
They were saying this Constitution allows for too much power in the federal government. That's why we need to have changes made, amendments. And they didn't have in mind what Madison proposed that became the Bill of Rights. They wanted restrictions on the power to raise money and the power to raise men. Now, they lost on that.
There has been no revision. These amendments supplement the Constitution. They do not change it.
Of course,